Trashonomics Chapter 1 Problem. Before starting the workshop, don't forget to take the pre-assessment survey to understand the sensitivity levels of students.
Do you ever wonder what happened to the chips packet you threw away? In this chapter, we will learn that disposing of waste in a hazardous manner can affect our health and environment. Follow me through the journey of your waste.
What is solid waste? It's not the same as liquid waste that goes down the drain. That's a whole other topic. Solid waste is garbage that we throw away every day from homes, commercial establishments, and industries. The volume of waste that we throw away and its harmful effects are increasing every year. Have you wondered why? It's because of an increase in population as well as consumption. The more we can afford, the more we buy and the more we throw. Waste doesn't just disappear. Different materials decompose at different rates, and some materials like plastic just remain in the environment forever.
On page 6, can you see how long a banana peel, an aluminium can, or plastic bag takes to decompose?
Many of us don't worry about littering. However, our small trash can turn into a black spot. What do you see around a black spot? Does it look and smell bad? Do you see animals and insects around the pile of trash? When cows, dogs, birds, etc. feed on trash, they also ingest harmful chemicals and materials. Plastics ingested by these animals cannot be digested, so it stays in the gut, causing blockage and hence starvation. Garbage harbors pests like mosquitoes, rats, flies that carry harmful diseases like dengue, malaria, plague, cholera, and even typhoid.
On page 7 and 8, read some facts about the garbage in the oceans and Karuna Society rescuing animals.
Now that you know this, will you continue to litter? So then, how do we throw away our trash? What happens when we put it all into one plastic bag and give it away to the municipal truck? Waste workers, also called Safai Karmacharis or Paura Karmikas, try to segregate our mixed waste to recover valuable resources. This is hazardous to their health. This mixed waste finally makes its way to an unscientific landfill or dump yard. Have you thought about what would happen when tons of garbage is dumped in one spot? What is under the ground? Yes, groundwater. Chemicals and contaminants in solid waste can form a toxic soup called leachate, which can pollute the groundwater and soil. This water will no longer be fit for drinking, and the soil will no longer be safe for growing food. What happens to the air around a landfill? As mixed waste decomposes, it releases greenhouse gases like methane and carbon dioxide that contribute to global warming and hence climate change.
On page 9 and 10, let's learn some facts about how much waste we generate. Do you know how much your city generates?
So now we know we shouldn't litter or throw mixed waste into a plastic garbage bag. So should we just burn the waste? No, open burning of waste is not the answer since it releases hazardous materials into the environment. This concludes the chapter and it's time for some activities. Activity 1. Ask the students to bury the following in separate pots: banana peel, plastic bag, paper cup, chocolate wrapper. After a few days, have the students dig it out and see which items decomposed. This activity will help students understand what materials pollute the earth. Activity 2. Have students research and write an essay on a landfill and the problems it has caused for nearby residents. It will help students understand the suffering of the people living around these landfills and why unscientific dumping is not the solution. By the end of this chapter, The students should understand and be sensitive to the enormous garbage problem. Let's move on to the next chapter for solutions.